I didn't learn about credit till like maybe 6, 7 years ago.
Wow.
I just got my first credit card, and it really wasn't a credit card. It was one of the ones you put your own money through the bank.
Mm-hmm.
And called myself saving money.
Well, Mario, you was around some of the slickest cats in town, bruh.
But I bagged away though, son. You gotta.
I mean, you was around the smartest cats in Los Angeles.
But see,
you knew them all.
I knew everybody that was making money.
Right. So how did you miss that?
I didn't really miss. I made it, but I destroyed myself from gambling.
Yeah, you should have stayed out in casinos. Them casinos got us too.
Right, but see, I'm not making no excuse, and I'm not never gonna blame.
But why you was trying to be a gambler?
Only because I wanted this much more. Not this much more. Not this much more, but this much more. And it cost me everything. Just like now, you know.
You wanted to hit that lick.
Just wanted a little more, Brown. Just a little more.
But we all want a little more. I mean, that's just part of the nature of life to want a little more. I mean, Shaq got a whole lot of stuff. He's still trying to get a little more.
Just a little more. But see, Shaq opportunities wasn't no different than mine. It's just that I chose to do something that wasn't good for me.
Well, why did you choose to do that?
Sometimes, Brown, when you don't have nobody to really, beside God, to really go to and say, look, I got $10,000, let's do something. I got 5,000, I got 1,000, I got a car for sale. You know, somebody want to buy it. I don't have what most people have as far as the love. See, without having somebody positive around you,
mm-hmm.
it's really not that easy. See, because the struggle, you cannot see it, but you can feel it. See, to be honest with you, I lose like $8,000 this month, but I don't discuss that too much with people.
And how you do that?
Gambling.
No.
I'm just telling you.
Okay.
But see, I go to work. I ain't come to ask you to give me a bologna sandwich. I'm still making it.
Right.
So I know this life is not a hard life. It's what you do with it.
Mm-hmm.
See, when you got people that won't not use the word help you, but they're there on your side to see that you make it, that's what I didn't have. See, like, even with you, I know another person that's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I believe whatever you do in life, I don't want to interfere with it. Just do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, you saw me once before. Hey, Mario, here go my number. I had your number for a year. Decided to call you one day. Because I know it's not the word busy, but you got things you got to do in life other than to stop and deal with me.
Mm-hmm.
To a certain degree.
Right.
Just like that day when I happened to come down the street. Wasn't like I'm looking at your house or nothing. It just so happened you was on the porch about to go in the house.
Mm-hmm.
If it don't be for certain moments for me, it just, the moments will never come to me. It made sense, but you understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because if I didn't see you that day, I wouldn't be here today.
Right.
So one thing I do know about me is that I know God is good to me.
Yeah.
I mean, like I say, losing money is just a slavery tool.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mean to put it that way, but you think about it.
Well, we slaving for it.
Right. You think about it.
We working hard for this money.
To go give it to somebody else.
Well, it's to share and give and all, man, you know.
I mean, but that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Later on.
Yeah.
But as far as a person going to work, getting paid every 2 weeks, that money is being preserved to go give it to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to give you nothing. Everything that we get from somebody now is just an illusion. I mean, the lights are on, how are they on? We don't know it. We know it's a power generator or whatever, but we don't even know how the lights are on because we don't have control of that. We don't have control.
We don't have control. If you don't pay that bill, they gonna be off.
Well, I mean, even again, it goes back to giving up that money in 30
Well,
days.
yeah, you gonna have to get that money. I mean, it's the system that we live in.
Right. So money is just a slavery tool. That's all it is.
Yeah, and as I say again, we're gonna have to slave for it. It's just like when I retired.
Tell me, Brown, run it down to me.
When I retired, you know what I'm saying? You know how people give you something when they retire?
Uh-huh.
My closest friends that was at my job when I retired, I gave them something.
Right, because, well, go ahead, finish.
You know what I'm saying? Because God had blessed me, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted them to remember me as this guy that was a giver,
Right.
not a taker.
Right.
That's just, you know. Now, I ain't no fool. Now, I don't want that, but that's how I always was. So on my way out, turning my badge in,
Tell me, Brown.
I put some in envelopes and I made sure all of the ones that was, you know, close enough to me on that day I was leaving, I gave them something.
Right.
They might have was like tripping, like this nigga might be crazy.
Go ahead and finish. Then I can shoot with us.
So when I got to the man, when I turned in my key, he said, "You can leave the plantation now." Because he's been slaving at this place for the last 22 years. You know what I'm saying?
Brown, you actually did 22 straight years.
At the county.
I remember.
Before that, I was down there at loss prevention. I gave them 8. But even in the time of everything that I was doing, I was working, I still ran a business at the same time.
Right, right.
That's what I want people, if I can ever get that message out. There's nothing wrong with having a job.
No, not at all.
But you got to have something else to go with it. You know what I'm saying? Because most people ain't finna go and, you know, like I mean, even the athletes making millions of dollars and they still got something else going on the side. You know what I'm saying? So, and when they look at on a lower level like us and we say we got something going on the side, they almost like think it's like illegal or something.
Right. Well, that's the stereotype they got for it.
Exactly. So if we say they got something going on the side, they go, oh, they got another business or something. We got to get that mindset that we can have a business.
Like I say, it's all the influence from somebody to give it to you to make sure you go the right way. See, like now.
So who you think my influence was?
I'm gonna just say Kitty. She not like gave you the direct drive, but she gave you the mind ability to let you know that you could do what you want to do. See, when you have a parent, your parent almost control you too. So when they give you the okay that it's okay, then that gives your mind more room to open up to do more. See, like you so happen to run into the right people when the time that your mind got stronger. See, when your mind got stronger, when you bought your first van, you put your first lift kit in it,
mm-hmm.
and then from there, you picture not from today worth of money, but when I'm give up in a year or two worth of money. See, when I roll with you, I pictured it out. I said, well, shit, Brown ain't worried about nothing. As long as he got somebody jumping back at his van, he done made his money for the day.
Mm-hmm.
And see, and then like from that point to what you're doing today, somebody gave you an idea, you saw it, and you had the capital. So once you had the capital, then you was able to move forward. My problem, like I say, I could come to you, I could come to anybody for the influence,
Mm-hmm.
but I just choose not to do it. I'd rather just shake your hand and wish you well, because that's the best thing anybody could do for anybody. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because you already have your mind set for who you're going to do what with and how you're going to do it with them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
See, just like when you told me, well, I had 6 employees. Wow, how do you control 6? Wait, hold on.
Right.
And then when you really got greasy with me, say, man, I got 24 people work for me. But now this is a different level of thinking.
Right. Yes, sir.
So I said, well, you know, if you paid them $100 a day, That's $2,400. Say, dude is doing what he got to do. So not let him, just, you come through, just wish him well.
Right, right.
I mean, I'm really proud to know that I know somebody like you because you are a selected person in my life for real.
Right.
Whether I see you today or 100 years from today, which I wish I could see 100 years from today, but every day that I could talk to you or see you or whenever, that's a blessing to me just even knowing a person like that I know somebody else that don't know you.
Right, right, right.
You know what I'm saying? My biggest problem, though, like I say, is need that love. My children run away from me. My grandson trying to come to me. There's nobody that I really want
Well,
to
what made the children run away?
Well, my daughter passed away
Okay.
11, 12 years ago, and my son is still brainwashed behind his mama.
Mm.
Then my other kids, when we broke up, they broke up with me. You know what I mean?
They can go with the mom.
They went with the mama.
Mm.
So you understand, Brown, is like a solo life, and I'm the only one got to eat it. You know what I mean? When I go eat, it's just me. You understand what I'm saying?
Right, right.
I don't really have a lot of pressure on me. What I do that might not work out as far as going to throw my money away, that's the pain that I got to take. And believe me, at times, that pain is hurtful.
Right.
But I can't expose it because I did it to me.
Well, have you decided that maybe I need to give up the gambling game?
I gave it up. And then, like I say, I work graveyard and I work swing shift.
Mm-hmm.
Some days when I'm off, I don't have people I go to because people are in their own world. Like, I live with my cousin, we don't even speak to each other, you know what I'm saying?
Is that right?
I'm just trying to tell you, Brown. It's just like I could save my
But
money.
why not?
It's something he's on because if I could see you on your porch and wave at you and don't come back again for another month and say hello to you, I'm able to recognize you still there. If
And
it
y'all
makes
don't
sense.
even speak.
He'd get in his car and just pull right on off.
How do y'all function like that?
I'm okay again.
Wow.
I just want you to get to understand. I'm no different from the day you saw me first
Right.
and to the last time you saw me I'm still that same person.
So I can't understand that.
I'm trying to tell you, human beings are something special in life. Some people just don't have it. I know what his problem is. His problem when you drink, you smoke. You know what I mean?
You snorting too? Well, then he got a problem. He got. That answers the question.
But you understand what I mean? So
Yeah. Well, see, but if you don't say that, then people will just think, wow. But now when you start saying he drinking, he smoking, he snorting, you like, well, we ain't gonna speak either.
So
If I'm living with somebody, like, I'm not speaking to them.
well, I mean, that's what I do. Like I say, I go out and get my food. I come sometimes when I got time. I come to the park, do me a little walking.
Yeah, but sometimes you got to think of what can I do to help solve that problem. That's not even a problem.
It's a situation.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
See, the only thing can help this here is he come to his senses.
And that might not happen.
Nah.
I mean, if he drinking, it's hard to kick drinking. If he's snorting, it's hard. Ain't no telling what he's snorting because
See, that's another thing.
Because you can snort crystal, you can snort.
Well, I mean, all that's mixed up with whatever.
So man, that in itself, is my God.
See,
but I mean, you're a good dude, man. So
I know that, Brown. That's what I do know.
I mean, if I deal with a cat for 5-6 years on a regular,
you get it?
I mean, unless something happened after that, and then but it don't seem like,
I don't leave myself to make nothing happen. I just be who I am from the time that you met me.
yeah. I mean, you
still
ain't
feel
no dumb cat. So this is what I'm just like, what. I mean, because it's never too late. And when I say that, for whatever needs to be restarted, regathered, and set another path of.
This is what's really going on. What I'm looking for to do now is save some more money and either go back to driving vans.
You can say and it ain't impossible not to save money, but like you say, you got to figure. I say if you're gonna go back to driving vans, if you're gonna do passenger or non-passenger, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it takes to get that, then I need to go through that.
Right, and then every time I get to that point,
well, see, you might be smoking that bud, and then they gonna tell you go down there and piss in that cup, and you like, oh man. So
no. I'm well aware of all that. You understand what I mean?
So a lot of times you got to give up something for a period of time.
Right. See, I had quit gambling for almost 9 months, and then before the stop of the gambling, the government took like maybe $9,500 one month from me. So like now, I bought me a van. My gold car, it broke down, so now I'm driving a Cadillac.
What happened to you that Honda?
I got rid of one of them. Then my gold Honda, the alternator went out, so I just started driving the Cadillac because it's been sitting up for like 3 years.
Well, why you ain't driving it?
I'm in it now, and I just bought me a van. So if I'm gonna go ahead and just do pressure washing and car washing, I got a van already.
Okay, what kind of van you got?
It's a 95 passenger van, but not with. It's got the captain seats in it, but I'm gonna take them out.
Oh yeah,
and it need a little body work, but I only paid $600 for it.
Man, even if you and what you gonna do with that van?
That's gonna be use it for pressure washing and
detailing maybe. Because a lot of times, man, some people could detail 1 or 2 cars in a day and make the same amount of money if he worked for 8 hours.
Yes, that's true.
I mean, some cars you wash, if you just wash a normal wash, it could be $25 or something, but if they want some good work, some people paying $60 and $70.
In Las Vegas, my buddy straight tell a person $100 to wash a car.
So I'm just saying,
I'm like, damn, how do they pay that?
Yeah, and if that car is nice, then they it's already kind of clean. You know what I'm saying?
It's just that you put that a personal touch on it and keep them happy. So
a lot of times people get a new car, they just want it to stay fresh.
Yeah.
So they pay.
So I figure between washing trash cans, cleaning patio decks and driveways, as long as the goal is $350 a day for a single person. If you can do $350 a day, then I've still got my chicken links to do.
Yeah. And if it's a bad day and you make $200, that's still a good day.
Because it's gonna make up later.
Because see, one thing about once you start doing something in business and that get good, something else is gonna open up.
Right.
It's just a fact of life.
It's the opportunity as long as you're in the right place.
Well, then you got to start being in the right places, and then start being back out and not being to yourself so much.
Well, see, like I say, I was buying a truck. Dude don't want to sell his truck yet. It was a 2006 4-door Sierra GMC. Pretty good shape. That was going to use to haul my barbecue pit and stuff around. So when I set up
But you ain't going to be barbecuing.
My links.
You going to barbecue?
Smoke them. I'm going to have 4 or 5 hours a day to do something, whatever day it's going to ever be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, once somebody start doing something, I mean, I got so many ideas in my little old head, Because even when I see other people doing things, I don't only think for me, but like even when I pass by Normandy and
Manchester.
and I see the burrito Mexican, he just parks his truck up there and he let the people come. You know what I'm saying? Same thing as I got a preschool down there. They can open the gate. They can be in the park like that. But people got to think, you ain't finna start off booming.
Never.
You park there. If you got something good and it's good, and the people come once or twice, and if it's good, they gonna tell the next person. And then you just got to let that business build. For you know it, it's cracking. You know what I'm saying?
With my links, once they do get put down right, they're gonna have a good flavor, and I'm only gonna be aiming at $40 a box.
Because now the way I look at it, it's just that space people are looking for. You know what I'm saying? I see why they be over there by Ralph's and that, because a lot of people come into Ralph's, so the foot traffic is already in that area.
Right.
But is another thing. If you got a good product, you can separate yourself down here from everybody else. And if it's good, the people gonna come on down there and get it.
All day long.
So, But those are just some of the ideas that I be thinking about and stuff like that.
See, like,
and even though it ain't for me, they just been I'm brown. I need to use that space.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying, boo?
When you got something somebody could see they can make something off of, they'll pay just because they want to be right there.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
and see how, and the reason that worked for them down there, that's a Mexican business. I don't know who owned the lot. Maybe another Mexican owned it or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
But somebody stepped to them, and now they just renting from 5 to 1, maybe 12. I don't know how long they stay open.
They probably pay $150 a day, $100.
Man, if they paying that, they cleaning up.
But that's how they do it.
So yeah. But if they paying $150 a day, if they there for 30 days,
that's money.
That's money.
See.
So a lot of times people got to see the money as in multiple, not just, that's it. That's all they getting a day. Instead of thinking of the 30 days.
Right. But see, like I say, when you come from poverty, poverty only lets you think so far.
Well,
No.
We come from poverty.
But we found the way to get out of poverty, though.
And when I say poverty, there are different levels of poverty. Because people will be like, y'all wasn't that poor. No, we wasn't maybe that poor, but we were still poor.
Right. Poverty is the society in the area that you're in.
Right.
So once you're able to come out of there, you could come back. But somebody that's out here can't come here because they don't understand that. Who know about Kool-Aid with no sugar?
I don't know about that.
But I'm just saying there's been times.
Boy, my daddy would have made that Kool-Aid with no sugar in it, I would have been done poured it in the toilet.
But you understand what I mean? You got what I'm saying, though.
Yeah. Because he was the one making the lemonade and everything like that. I remember them days, Pops making the old lemonade. Moms was cooking, he made the lemonade.
Yeah. See, so
I was living the poor man's dream. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't know what was poor or rich because you ate every day.
Every day.
See, if you go
good at that,
you go deal with the Rothschilds. No matter how much money they got, they gonna set that table up at 5:00, and everybody gonna come eat. That's in town. There's one thing about family. Is where we broke loose from.
Yeah, that and we have to learn that. I don't know if Lord let us relearn it all over again.
Right, because you got to understand, jobs separated us, and then the influence from them other people destroyed us as who we are as a human race. That's why I might remember exactly some things, and some things I just threw it away because you have to learn how to live with what's going on today. See, if you still here today, you got an opportunity to make something happen. You don't need money to voice your opinion. You don't need money to voice your labor. You just got to be able to voice and do what you have to do.
Right. So what do you think? I mean, you look back, as we us being friends, what do you think I did that was different from what you did?
Only thing that I could say you did that wasn't different, you saved your money. See, then you learn how to invest into right key stuff with the right amount of money. I mean, I don't want to go into that, but that's what it is.
I mean, but that's
No.
I mean,
I don't want to say, about you. You know what I'm saying?
right. But I mean, that is still a key statement. Is that you save your money?
That's
no matter what somebody is doing. Some people just can't save their money
because they haven't broke the cycle.
So what did I do that made the cycle break?
You had a good mother.
Okay.
Your mother allowed you to handle your business. And from that day to today, you still was able to learn how to invest your money and your time. Don't you know what you done by yourself? Where I work at, they got 20 houses. But when you told me what you had to do to get this, just imagine what they done for 20, with 20 patients, 20 inmates in them.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? When you look at Dr. Dre from Compton for $2 billion, do you really know what to do with $2 billion?
If they gave it to me, heck yeah.
I mean, what you gonna give it to somebody?
You gotta give.
No, I'm not saying it like that, brown.
But you said if they gave me $2 billion, boy, do I know what to do with?
But you ain't gonna do nothing but go buy up stuff to make more money.
Well, I mean, but that's just the fact of how life works.
I know, sir, but I'm just saying some people don't understand what that is. See, because when you never had $1 million, you wouldn't know what to do with $1 million.
Well, that is a true statement.
That's all I'm saying.
That is a true statement.
You look at the people P. Diddy got in trouble with, Ciroc, Delgados. It's only 194 countries in the world, and they distribute liquor to 185 or something. So you can't even add that up.
No.
A computer can't even add that up.
Well, something is adding somewhere.
But you get my point.
Yes.
I mean, so when you're not on that level, where are you?
Right. That's why I was asking you that question. What was the difference? I know some people have a little better opportunity than others, but there's still opportunity.
Right.
So that's why I was saying, what was different that I did?
What you did, like I say, you took your time and you saved your money. Without saving your money, you wouldn't have the clothes you have on your back today. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm listening to you.
Because saving is the only thing that's going to move you forward.
But when we growing up, we could have still been out there wasting like everybody else, out.
But see, even like everybody else wasn't us. See, you a cancer, I'm a cancer. You understand? We could think hot, cold, and warm. We could think right, maybe, and wrong. You understand what I mean? We have options to put ourselves in certain positions. But like I say, even with me, I save money from nothing to where I never had that money before. And then once child support got into my business, they hit me 3 times. They hit me for almost 30-some thousand. You see what I'm saying? And from making $15 to $20 an hour, that hurt. But I had to live with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's why I'm giving you a better idea why I eliminated a lot of stuff in my life. Because to live in Los Angeles, if you don't already have old money, you won't stay here long.
Hang in there with us, Buddha.
You won't stay here long. You know what I mean? Because it costs to stay.
Yeah, it costs to stay in California.
And then...
But it costs everywhere.
Right, but excuse me. But if you make enough money to put up, you won't be able to hang because something's going to drain you dry on something.
Well, people got to learn to make some sacrifices. You know what I'm saying, though?
Okay.
And see, that was another thing, even being in the younger years, it was some sacrifice.
Well, I didn't throw that in there, but that's a key part of it too.
You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, when everybody else was going and having a good time, I just told them I'll see them when they get back.
Always.
You know what I'm saying?
Always though, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Always though. That's always.
You know, so.
Even like right now, I don't drink. I used to go to the strip club on a regular. And strip clubs I'll go if I feel like it, but that's don't come across my mind.
Well, we don't have them as much as we used to, do we?
Oh, they still around, but they not for us. They for them.
For the white folks.
Right, because everything is on the outskirts of where we live at.
Oh, instead of it used to being on the inner city, they done moved it on the outskirts there.
Right. Gardena had 3, 4 in Gardena.
Right.
Now maybe 1.
Right.
Then downtown got 3.
Right.
And then the one on Figueroa.
Right. On the outskirts.
That's it.
They did the city for us no more.
No, it ain't like the stratosphere in Las Vegas. You can see it's over there. You don't know where it's at. You know what I mean?
Wow. Man, that's something. Man. Wow. I mean, we got Mario on the show. We got to talk about some things, man. And man, we get to talk again because it don't end. We got a lot to talk about, Mario. A lot to catch up on.
Well, we got like the United States. We got a lot to cover.
Exactly. So, with all that being said, this is Mario. I done learned some things today that I didn't even know, and I was hanging with this cat for maybe about 6-7 years.
Or more.
More. Man, I'm like, what's going on? But there's some things Mario may know about me that I don't even remember. So but that's going into the book.
Right. But like I say, at a better time, it's going to be a better day,
Oh, yeah. I mean, man, but to be able to sit down and have this conversation has helped me.
Of course, bro. I see your future, bro. Just keep living.
Yeah. This has helped me tremendous. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes just engaging in this conversation on the Browns Neighborhood Podcast.
Right.
Man, this was real talk today. Now, it's all real talk. Well, everyone that I have, people are talking real stuff. So, hopefully people can get something from it. You know what I'm saying? And let it be a blessing, because God is good. He's good to me. And I'm trying to take it to another level, and it takes time. Takes time.
Remember this, sir. Don't try to do nothing. I am going to do it.
Yeah.
And I will.
Oh,
do
yeah.
It. No. And I will do it. Don't hurt nobody saying I'm trying no more, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Leave trying where it belongs.
Well, you just heard it from Mario, one of my partners. I will do it.
Now,
I'm going to do it.
Now, how does that feel?
Oh, man, it always feels
Give me
good.
one.
It always feels good. You know what I'm saying? But as I always say, God is good. God has gave me a lot of great opportunities. God has given me this opportunity to do this Browns Neighborhood Podcast. So I want to say, Lord, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the guests. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for my nephew behind the scenes. He been hanging. He might go to sleep, but he been hanging. And I want to tell him, on the cast, man, thank you. You're important to what's going on now. And keep on being strong with it, It'll all pay off.
He don't even know he's a producer right now, you know what I mean?
Man, we gonna look back, we gonna say he been producing the Browns Neighborhood Podcast. Boy, they gonna give him a trophy or something.
And I want to appreciate
it's gonna be something special with it.
Right, and I appreciate you letting me stop by the Browns Neighborhood.
Man, Mario, man, look here, man, it's a blessing, that's all I can say. God, you've been really blessing me, and He done blessed me, blessing and gon' bless. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So he ain't finished with me.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
As long as God he gave you two gifts that you use every day, and you open them. What is it?
Well, I want you to tell me, Mario.
It's your eyes.
Huh?
As long as you can see,
Yeah.
you can make it.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that's why I gave the example of who got it and who don't have it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It could be somebody that want to give away something, and so happen y'all two bump shoulders. He go whole briefcase for you. What's this for? It's for you. You never, just like what you did at the job. This is for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you do with it, that's you, but that's not even the question. It's yours.
Exactly. Man.
See, go ahead.
No, go ahead and finish, Mario.
So-
I'm finished.
Like I say, invite me again, and we'll make it where it's more understandable.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, because Mario knows some deep things about me. You know what I'm saying? So nothing crazy, but my younger years, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. It was busy in Los Angeles, and Mario was right there with me. So I just want to tell God, thank you for always covering us and always being with us and still covering us as we end this podcast. I just want to say thank you, Jesus.